Welcome everybody to another episode of the Providence Lucha Talk. I'm your boy Jay.
And this is Lucito.
And we are focusing on predictions on upcoming pay-per-view for both AEW and WWE. Most likely there's going to be some add-on clips that you probably will be seeing, but it is what it is. But we're going to start off with the AEW All In. All In is happening this Sunday, August 27th in London, y'all. Pay-per-view time will be around London 7 p.m.
That's for like 3 years.
So that will be around between 12 p.m. Eastern time or 9 a.m. Pacific time, depending on where you're at or, where you're from. So it's going to be a very early pay-per-view. We're going to start off with the buy-in. The buy-in is a Ring of Honor World Championship match, Tag Team Championship match, where we'll see the Good Brothers of MJF and Adam Cole versus the Aussie Open team of Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher. Lucito, I said it before, and I asked you this before, and I'm going to ask you once again, who is your pick and why?
I think Adam Cole hasn't won the tag team. I think that's one that he's missing.
Ring of Honor?
In Ring of Honor.
Okay.
I think he'll get it done. Somehow they'll pull it off and they'll be the Ring of Honor. I think also Open are a great tag team, but I think having MJF and Adam Cole as Ring of Honor championship kind of pulls more eyes and advertising and more money. And kind of they're kind of main eventers into Ring of Honor. That'll be good for them, similar to what they in the beginning of AEW you had. I think it was Kenny and Hangman, kind of like two singles main event being tag team champions. I think they're able to pull it off. But they'll have conflict of interest later on the night. But I think they will be able to take over and win the tag team division.
I could see the Aussie Open retaining the belt. Honestly, the idea of MJF and Adam Cole having a match later on tonight, let me know that one of them being double tag team, double champion is kind of wonky. So my vote is for the Aussie Open for that reason. I think it's going to just bring more heat and more entertainment to their the heavyweight championship match, which we'll be mentioning later on in our predictions. So
we kind of see in the tag team division two separate ways of seeing it, like inner turmoil or maybe
for sure, because I don't think that bit is going to be happening for that long time. Another tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championship will be defended. We have FTR with Mr. Bad Boy himself, Cash Wheeler, versus the Young Bucks, team of Matt and Nick Jackson. Honestly, I don't see the Young Buck winning this belt.
Okay.
Rumor is that they do see a 7-part series planned for the Young Buck and FTR, which it's done before.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit saddened that it's the Young Buck who are always partaking on these 7-part series. But I don't see Young Buck winning this matchup. FTR retains the belt. That is my pick.
I will go the opposite. I think everything kind of personal outside of the ring things that are going on with the Dax. Was it Dax Wheeler? Yeah.
Cash Wheeler.
Cash Wheeler. The things that happen to him personally behind, outside of the ring. There's a lot of legal situation. I think for company reasons, I think they should go. I'm picking the Young Bucks for that reason. So, kind of take the eye out of that and give it to Young Bucks kind of the safe route and let him deal with all that legal stuff, then continue the possible 7 situation and kind of go back and forth. But I think the Young Bucks will come out victorious in this tag team.
Yes, Cash Wheeler in the past week has been carcinated for carry of firearm, I think it was. So it's Florida. And in Florida, it's not.
Yeah, it's a Wild West. But,
yeah, it's not like if it was like New York or whatever.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Young Bucks all the way. But because it was in Florida, you know what I'm saying? Orlando, I believe it was, or Tampa. I'm like,
but I would, for me, if I was Tony Khan, I would like not punish him, but just take it away from them, let him deal with that stuff, and do a rematch or do a tournament or something, kind of them able to get it back. It's just a lot of kind of PR issues if they end up.
They
know what I'm
need
saying?
the
Like,
PR, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. They need it.
So.
But we're going 2 separate ways. FTR on my side, Young Bucks over there. So we have the 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. We got Shida, the champion. We have Toni Storm. We have Saraya. And of course, as we well predicted a long time ago, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. This is a fatal 4-way that it was. The competitors for us was just obvious.
Like, why do it? Like, for me, it's like, why do it the other 3? And also, why does the champion have to qualify? That made no sense to me. That was just like
the same reason Orange Cassidy was in that 30-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
It's like, but they're trying to make stuff happen out of nothing, and this matchup is equally. I can't wait to see more of how the relationship between Shida and Britt Baker is going to be. Does Toni Storm and Saraya really work as a team? Are we going to see backstabbing? Because, WWE X stars are known for backstabbing.
Yeah.
So it's like, what type of situation we're going to witness. At the end of the day, I think this is her time, to be honest with you. I could see Saraya winning it in London in front of the thousands and thousands of people in attendance.
Yeah, I would second that. My pick also would be Saraya. I think at Wembley, big event, the only one that hasn't won the championship yet. Everybody had their time. So I feel like her kind of being in the backseat at the moment, kind of like being part of the group and having inclusion with other people, but I feel like it's her time to, at least let's see what she could do as a champion.
Not much. There's not much. It's going to be less title defense for sure. Yeah. And there's going to, and this is a bold prediction where I'm just seeing less title defense, and I'm going to see a lot of absence, similar to MJF. I could see because she's in the stable.
Correct.
You got to go through the squad,
which is fine,
to get to the belt. So that's what I see in the near future. If Saraya does become our AEW champion, if I could have a second pick in you as well, I could see Shida retaining. You know what I'm saying? Britt Baker, not yet, but I could see Shida retaining as my second pick.
If I had to pick a second one, would be Britt Baker. I feel like there's still unfinished business with her with Jamie Hayter. So possibly her winning the championship again. Jamie Hayter could come in the picture and she kind of go through the whole gauntlet with everybody. Because I know Thunder was it's in collision. This almost finished.
Is
she? Sort of. She's
seen
around.
her in the promotion.
She's around.
But I have not seen her perform.
But I think it would be Saraya 1 and for me, Britt Baker number 2.
Number 2. All right, cool. So the following match I have here for us, it's a tag team coffin match. Okay. We have Darby Allin and Sting, a well-known team, against the Mughal Assembly of A.R. Fox and Swerve Strickland. Now, Darby and Swerve have been dancing this long match for a long time. Like, I seen them in Boston when they did it for Rampage. I seen them so far on TV. I seen them on the IG and the Twitter clips of them going at it for quite some time now. and I don't think this is the last match between the two either. But if you had to pick a winner for this tag team coffin match, which I'm assuming the winner is like you have to put your opponent in the coffin, who would it be and why?
I think it's probably it's kind of mine's gonna be Sting and Darby. Unfortunately, it's kind of like having a coffin match with Undertaker. Undertaker is gonna win most of the time. So I feel this is kind of their
So you're saying
specialty.
there's a slight chance that Swerve could win this?
Yes, probably, but I think that Sting somehow is gonna pull it off. I think AR Fox is gonna be kind of the one put through the coffin. I don't know if it's gonna be both of them have to be put through the coffin, but you have a person that's kind of in the build-up that doesn't affect them losing or taking that loss like that.
Yeah, the eye candies of these matches is really Darby and Swerve. They're going to be doing most of the work. Sting is definitely going to have a moment. I'm not sure if the other member of the Mughal Assembly
Might show up,
might jump in, interfere in a sense. I don't think this is a DQ type of match. Yeah, this is like a no DQ in my personal opinion. I could look it up, but we're good. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Swerve on this one.
Okay.
I could see Swerve having the most advantage of this. Also thinking London's where a lot of the culture, the style, the fashion, it happens there. I feel like he has more of that edge, but also there's a lot of like rave and riots and what's it called again? Smosh pit that happens in the UK too, so it could also be. But I'm gonna pick Swerve. I'm just picking Swerve just for the Mughal vibe.
Okay.
And may the best team win. The Golden Elite, team of Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page versus Konosuke Takashita in the Golden Bullet Club of Juicy Robinson and Jay White in a 6-man tag team match. There is no story behind this, ladies and gentlemen. There was no type of reasoning for this type of matchup. This is one of the match that Tony Khan just farted and was like, I love this smell, let's do it. That's all he did. That's all he did. I swear to God, he did. But this match, I could definitely see the Golden Elite getting a W. Because like Kota is a cheat code. That's what I see. He's a cheat code.
Yeah, the Golden Elite definitely gonna win this one. It's either Jay White's protector, so it's gonna be the Juice Robinson or Takeshita. It's gonna Konosuke Takeshita. It's gonna take the loss, one of them. So Jay White, it's protected, so they can't. He's kind of untouchable out of that group. So I think the Golden Golden Elite. They're gonna end up winning this one.
Yep, the Golden Elite. When Kenny and Kotas are together, they're golden. When it's just Heyman and Adam, they're just
elite.
Yeah, they're just elite.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird for me, but okay.
But I think definitely. So I would say Jay White. They're gonna build us for potentially Jay White versus Hangman or somebody, kind of like elite versus elite. But Jay White has to be protected.
If there was a match. Actually, no, never mind. If there was a match I was going to say someone to interfere, it would be this one. Well, the Golden Elite still, the Bullet, oh my God, so much gold in this match. The Bullet Club Gold still have the Gun Boys.
Correct.
In their arsenal. So there is a chance that we could see interference from them. But if the Young Bucks have their match first, then it could be equalized. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, it should be something fun. It should be something fun. Now, I'm gonna do the other ones real quick and then go back to the big one, okay? So this one is another one that, again, Tony Khan just he just farted, smelled it, and be like, we're doing it. And it's Will Ospreay is having a match with Chris Jericho, all because Chris Jericho demanded. He asked for it, and he got it. Again, no story behind this. This just Like Jericho already lost his Jericho Association Appreciation Society. Jericho declined Dom to be partnership. Jericho is in his own lane, and he's trying to prove himself by facing one of the best wrestlers currently in our generation, Will Ospreay, who is the current Open Heavyweight UK champion. Or yeah, I think I said it right. He changed the emblem. I feel like Ospreay's taking this W, my guy. Ospreay is walking out with this W. Ain't no way he's letting old man Chris Jericho whip that ass.
It's just a regular singles match. It's not a title match, so almost that doesn't mean anything. But I feel like...
I don't know. When you're the best, you're the best.
I think Jericho steals one out. I think Jericho ends up winning this one. Because it's not on title. If it was for the... I was IJWP, like, into the champions that he got,
The
maybe.
UK, yeah.
But since it's a single match, I feel like he's going to kind of, like, tries to prove himself, kind of, like, reinvent himself once again. And I feel this is kind of a beginning of a new Jericho somehow.
There's nothing else to reinvent. He was already a champion.
Yeah, he was
He already brought the painkiller. He already brought back Lion Den Jericho. Kind of brought back Y2J in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's no other personality to bring out but Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And just take the L as a man. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you're right. It's not open. It's the IWGP UK Heavyweight Championship belt.
So I think he's going to sneak one out. I think he's going to pull something out of his hat and end up winning. It's going to be... I don't know how it's gonna look because you got one guy that's really, really, like, his pace slowed down a lot and somebody that's, like, at 1,000. So it should be interesting, the match, but I think Jericho's somehow going to pull it off.
You have a strong belief, my guy. May your faith move mountain. Moving on to CM Punk versus Samoa Joe in a Real World Championship match. A belt that was made out of an old model of the AEW heavyweight belt. CM Punk just cross out the X and it's calling the Real World Championship, which should be defended only in Collision and pay-per-views as of tonight. We saw that CM Punk and Samoa Joe had a match on Collision.
What is it? Was it the Golden?
The Golden Vampire. God, I think I think that was a sting to the Golden Lover in a sense.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Kenny and Coda, they're Golden lovers. So yeah, it was just weird. And let us know what was much more cringier, him trying to do the GTS or him wearing that outfit. Let us know below.
When I saw that, I was like, who the hell is it? I'm like, when he did the corner kick, I was like, that's like, there's some little things that I was like, really? Like, you can't tell, like...
I mean, you know, they have their, arsenal, so they have to go to...
But, I don't know. I don't think the Real World Championship, for me, doesn't mean nothing.
But to the Collision universe...
I think
just like the FTW belt doesn't mean much, but it's
gonna get retired eventually. So
exactly,
yeah. But Samoa Joe, they should have swapped this match for him against Zack Sabre Jr. to be who's the true TV champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been better for Olin. That's just me. But isn't it Samoa Joe and CM Punk 1-1 or 1-2? I think CM Punk beat him, so it's 2-1, whatever.
That's a really good question. I personally have not been watching Collision yet. It hasn't done much for me to give up my Saturdays.
But so. I think they're 2-1 because I think he beat him for the tournament, for the Owen Hart tournament.
Right.
But I think it doesn't really matter. But I guess CM Punk is going to retain the title. Yeah,
CM Punk could retain the belt. I just know these are two big names in the wrestling community that can attract eyes and. I guess, the UK are crazy to see CM Punk in a match. Yeah. So if he had to pick an opponent besides Ricky Stark, who's in that 30-day probation as a wrestler, Samoa Joe is the right pick. Personally, I would definitely push CM Punk with Aleister Black or Buddy Murphy,
Okay.
that would be a little bit more of a up speed
Yeah.
type of pace. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody asked for my 2 cents. But yeah, CM Punk definitely is going to retain the belt, personally. Like, it is what it is. And one of the final 2 matches is the AEW World Championship, where you predicted that the new Ring of Honor champions are just going to go toe-to-toe for the AEW Heavyweight World Championship belt, where I believe there's just going to be heat and it's going to be more blood in this match between MJF and Adam Cole, baby. I would love to see Adam Cole win this belt, to be honest with you. Personally, like, my heart says Adam Cole.
Okay.
But business-wise, I feel like it's still MJF. But I'm gonna still go with Adam Cole.
So, for me, I think they're gonna be going as MJF is dual champ into the final match. It's gonna be a tough match, but I think MJF is gonna win it. So MJF's gonna be the double champ, leaving Wembley, and Adam Cole's still gonna be tag team champion. Then build a story from there. Then potentially we could them against the Kingdom or whomever for Ring of Honor, and they can lose it or whatever. But I think I will say continue the story with them as a tag team and kind of like they still have an individual match, which they will have. But I think MJF's still gonna. I think he's best for business at the moment.
He is best for business, but I just want to see my guy Adam Cole do something that he couldn't do in WWE, SmackDown, or Raw, and is become a heavyweight champion or just the general champion.
Yeah, because he was at NXT, he was Ring of Honor, so
he was a long time ago. I just need my guy to have some type of redemption. You know what I'm saying? He's only like 1 year older than us. Remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for my guy. Hoping for the best too, but
I don't side note, but Daniel Bryan hasn't won the AEW one yet because every time he lost it.
When he faced Kenny for the belt, it
was like timed
out. MJF, I think he got the L.
Okay. And I think Hangman he lost.
Hangman he lost it.
Yeah, because I think that's another WWE kind of heavyweight that I haven't got his chance yet.
Yeah, well, he's injured at the moment, so Adam Cole is just more preferable. Because at least
he'll get his time, but I don't think MJF he's still hot at the moment.
Okay, good thoughts. Now the last match, which is I think it's going to be either the beginning or the ending of the show because it's such a huge event. We have seen it in the past. Originally started with the Elite versus the Inner Circle, and then we saw it a year after that between the Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle, and now we don't have neither group in this matchup, but we have a bigger group. Okay, instead of 10 men in the Stadium Stampede match, we have a total of 12. The first group is a team of Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Penta Cero Miedo, and Rey Fenix Jr. versus John Moxley, Claudio, and Wheeler Yuta, and the following 3 people in this matchup. Again, since we're recording a little bit ahead of schedule, we don't know who's going to be announced, but Lucito, in your mind, thinking of those 3 individuals that could be in this matchup, right?
So I just want to make sure I give the right info. So I was checking and I heard other sources and podcasts and stuff. So that team with Rey Fenix and Penta, that might be updated or changed because Rey Fenix has some like visa or transportation travel issues.
He's not able
so he might not be able to go. So his spot might be filled with somebody else. There's talks about Ortiz coming back or Santana.
I heard they still have beef though.
Correct. But one of them could, because of Eddie Kingston might be, go back with his boy. And,
Ortiz.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it Ortiz? It's
Yes.
Ortiz.
Yeah. So maybe we could see a replacement for Ray Phoenix with Ortiz or somebody of that nature. Same thing with what is it? With Trent Beretta and them, the best friends. You could also have the guy that that used to be with them. I really completely forgot his name. He used to be the blue. Rocky Romero. He used to be the guy with the glasses. So it used to be potentially could be that he could get called upon. But I know the Ray Phoenix might have issues traveling overseas, so that might be kind of like they have to call an audible and maybe get somebody to replace him. But so that team might be a little bit different. The three people with John Moxley, Claudio, and them, I don't know, cause
yeah, just for.
But I will say the BCC already they're experienced with this, but I would like to see finally Eddie Kingston get one over and kind of have, because Orange Cassidy and them get one over and that team get one over BCC and kind of Claudio and them having the loss.
Okay, so we're gonna call them Team Orange Cassidy.
Yep.
So you're with Team Orange Cassidy.
Correct.
Seeing who were added on to BCC, I'm just taking this bold pick. I'm going with BCC.
Okay.
They need this type of match since Blood and Guts. They lost as a team, so this is a way for them to redeem themselves. Especially Wheeler Yuta too. You know what I'm saying? You were the weakest link in that matchup, so I feel like this is his way to redeem himself. If Eddie gets that win over Claudio, kudos for him. But if he doesn't, then I'm okay with my pick with the Blackpool Combat Club. There's no way Daniel Bryan is going to be part of this.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's tough because they're probably going to pull a bunch of people either from GCW or maybe New Japan or something. I don't see nobody
I
from.
can see mostly the guys that I'm seeing seems to be from New Japan personally, but
because I don't think they do have some type of relationship with the indies from Europe and stuff, but like I don't think nobody of that big of a caliber to be added to the team. That's like it's probably going to be a local person, but I don't know. They need somebody from New Japan, kind of like a brand name.
Yeah. Well, those are our predictions for the AEW All In. Let us know below what you thought, what you think, and be with us for the ride. So guys, this is it. We're at the end of the show. Feel free to comment down below. Let us know what's going on in your world and in the wrestling world. Sorry we didn't touch base on Impact, AAA, or New Japan Pro Wrestling. Not a lot of big news for us to report in, to talk about. But we'll definitely see what we can do for our reaction video that will be coming in 2 weeks from the release of these videos. So, with that being said, I'm your boy Jay.
And this is Cito.
We say thank you. Make sure to support us in all of our social media. The links are down below. And have a good night.
All right, see ya.
Peace.